Yo, what is going on YouTube? I'm Phil, guys. Just on the beach over here, heading down by Nyharm Beach, and I thought that I would just go for a stroll, guys, and have a chat about things that are on my mind. Now, I did see things last night, and I wasn't going to make a video on this, but I thought, you know what, this definitely needed to be spoken about. Now, this is in relation to people coming together and being in relationships that they don't want to be. I'm telling you guys that for the longest time, the longest time, I was in a relationship that I didn't want to be in. I was probably with this girl for about 2 years longer than I should have been. Hey, by the way, guys, you gotta see what I'm looking at. This is just like a bit of a lull, just walking around, sussing stuff out. Anyway, whatever, cool story, bro. So pretty much I was in a relationship for about two and a half years longer than I should have been. And that was my fault, guys. And if you're in a relationship that you're not having fun in, that you're not enjoying or whatever, that is totally on you, bro. No one is forcing you to be in this relationship. Are you just in this relationship for a little bit of pussy, like just so you can get sex? Because I know sex is hard to come by. It's super, super hard to come by, and I totally understand every day of the year why you would want to be in that, because being sexually active and exclusive is very, very hard these days. Contrary to what females want to say, that it's abundant, that this, that, it's everywhere, or whatever. I'm telling you, I totally understand why guys are in it. But let's just break it down a little bit. Why are you with the person that you are with? Are they really your first choice? Be honest. Be honest with yourself. Are they really your first choice? Because for me, it wasn't my first choice. I just got out of it out of convenience for exactly what I just told you guys, because it was easy, you know what I'm saying? And truth be told, I don't think I was her first choice too. But then, for a little bit of convenience and stuff like that, you guys come together, yeah? And you just like get along with it, because it's just like, fuck it, it's just easy, it's convenient, and we'll just make it work, rather than I actually want to be in this relationship. So I'll explain kind of the female experience and the male experience, and then I'll just bring it home to kind of where we're at, you know. The female experience is like, general rule of thumb, this is how it goes. You know, when they're younger, they're peaking, they go for the guys that they want, they have fun, and they just do that. That's totally fair enough, that's cool. But for guys, we're struggling, yeah? Like, we're kind of pretty much invisible, no one's really looking at us, and then later in life, we kind of, if you're good, right, and you got good habits, you can literally go after for the girls that you want, and they are predominantly younger or whatever. So this is the thing, like, girls are just, some of them are just pretty much praying for a home run in the final quarter or whatever, and they're just willing to lock down whatever. Just remember, like, they might not necessarily be interested in you, but they are interested in what you can do for them. There is a massive, massive difference. And so if you feel like you're alone in the relationship, and, like, you know, things aren't working for you, and that, you know, she doesn't really have genuine burning desire, that's the reason why, because it's what you can provide for her. You know, make no mistake. Genuinely, like, when a female is probably in her early 20s, if you can get her at that age and give her her best self, and she's loyal to you and whatever, you are peaking, and that is genuine. She actually genuinely wants you. Anyway, so that's kind of the way that I see it. Anyway, so you come to a point where you're together, you don't even know, like, you're like, literally, you come together later, you'll do, I'll do, and you come to a point where, you know, you're just hanging out, you're doing meaningless stuff, you're probably ticking off all the boxes, you know, for that people are telling you to do. You might buy some assets, you might go on trips or whatever, but when I go over here, when I see what's going on, people are not talking. They're sitting at the table, they are alone, they are scrolling. You can see them, they're scrolling on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok or whatever. They're not really talking to each other. They might actually go and smile for a photo, and that's about it. Where I made mistakes, guys, was that I stopped doing things that made me the most attractive possible person in the relationship. Because we weren't each other's first choice, right? The thing is that the shit test came, and the shit test will come in the form of, oh, don't do that. You know what I mean? No, don't go out with the boys. No, maybe you shouldn't sleep in. Don't go train. no, let's go eat here. I know you want to eat good, but whatever. Why don't we just eat here, whatever? And then you just find yourself, I call it death by 1,000 cuts, where you're pretty much conceding in every single way. Hey, buddy, you're conceding in every single way. You stop doing what's made you attractive. Then you are not with the person that you actually want to be in the slightest. And then she loses more attractiveness for you. You stop talking. You're just ticking boxes. You'll end up, then you just see yourself going to family events that you don't want to do. You don't want to be going to this event. Then you get booked in for this and that, because she's trying to make it exciting. She's trying to get what she didn't have in the first place, which was that genuine burning desire. And then you find yourself on trips that you don't want to be in, at weddings that you want to be in places that you don't want to be in. Fuck that. I don't ever want to do that again, guys. I've done that. I will never, ever, ever do that again. I would rather be by myself doing this alone rather than being with someone that doesn't really want to be there, but just wants to be there because what I can do for her, not actually wanting to be there for me. All right, fellas, so now that I've told you that and like a little bit of a background story, how do we fix this, guys? How do you get out of this situation? Well, the first thing that you can do is be honest with yourself objectively, yeah? If you are not in a relationship that is serving you, you need to get out ASAP, guys. Stop wasting her time. Her time is precious, man. Stop wasting your time. Your time is precious. Everyone's time's precious, yeah? We want more time. We can never get more time, yeah? That's something that we always want. So why don't you respect each other's time? Just rip the Band-Aid off and just go and just end it. Like, seriously, I'm gonna say, you know, when people are like, this is not financial advice, this is financial advice. Just end it. Stop wasting your time. This is your life that you're talking about. You won't get this life back. You only got one of these, guys. So stop doing that. Secondly, only go for the girls that you want. Guys, I mean this when I'm telling you. I've been on the dating apps here or whatever. I've only approached a few girls here. Why? Because I don't find them attractive. I will not approach girls and make that mistake again of girls that I clearly do not find attractive just for a little bit of short-term sexual access or whatever. I'm done with that. I'm over that, guys. I'm telling you guys, you should be very, very selective, particularly if you're someone that is doing something that's on a mission, that's on a purpose. I've got no time to fuck around with this shit. I'm doing YouTube. I'm doing coaching. I'm helping out people on the side. I've got investments, I've got whatever. I've got all this stuff that I'm looking forward. I don't want to be with someone that I'm clearly going to be wasting the time. I'm not genuinely attracted to them, you know? And that brings me on another point, fellas. This is what I come here for. Guys, if you need help coaching, discipline, mindset, fitness, nutrition, all of the above, if you genuinely like the way that I operate, don't just watch me do this, you know what I'm saying? You can pick my brain. I'm totally approachable for anyone that's actually inboxed me on Instagram, and that's another place you can reach me. Reach me on Instagram at Philip Gregov, and you can reach me there, guys. And I'm very accessible. I'm there. I'm ready to help or whatever. This is what I love doing because this is what's caused me heaps of pain, guys. I mean this when I say it. This has caused me so much pain. I've lost so much time, and if I can help you guys do it, not lose time the way that I've lost it, like that's a massive win for me. That's a W. That's what this channel's about. Anyway, guys, so what I find another way that you can get out of this, right? Actually, I don't even know if the sun's, I don't know, maybe this is a bit better or whatever. But yeah, guys, only go for the girls that you want. Period. You can't negotiate genuine burning desire. When you feel that and you genuinely feel like I need to go talk to this girl, that is the girl. You know what I'm saying? That is the girl. There's going to be signs or whatever. And when you feel like so compelled to go up to this girl or whatever, go for those types of girls. Don't waste the time. Another thing, work on yourself. Just always remember the girl that I want, who is she chasing? So you just always got to look at it from her point of view. What sort of guy is the girl that I want? People always go, I want this, I want this, I want that. What do they want? As soon as you start asking yourself, what do they want? It's like for me, like I'm like, all right, well, they want someone that's in shape, that looks after themselves, that has social footprint, that tries to help people, that's going somewhere, that doesn't use drugs or whatever. So I am all of that. And that makes me more attractive by default. So tap into that energy, guys. Tap into that energy. I'm telling you guys, make sure you tap into it and always look at it. What does this person want? Not that what do I want? If you give other people, it's like me in this YouTube channel. You know how much fulfillment I get out of this because I'm actually helping people, whatever. I'm giving outwardly and I'm actually getting more in return than I ever could have. I've taken a chance on myself and I'm actually living my dream now because I started this channel. I didn't stop, and I'm thinking about you guys. So always just think about what they want. And that's it, guys. Don't bend. Always make sure that you never take death by 1,000 cuts. Always make sure what makes you attractive and how you can be more valuable as a person to the situation, and you will attract. Do not chase. If you have to chase this person, make sure that you attract. Yes, proactively be looking to go meet people and stuff like that, but always make sure that you are that person. Become magnetic, attract that person. And then you don't have to worry about all the shit tests. You don't have to worry about wasting your time and her time. And then you can actually be in the relationship that you actually want. There's no point being lonely. I would rather do this kind of lonely every single day than be lonely with someone else ever again. That's a period. Anyway, guys, I love yous. That's today's message. I'm gonna get back to it. I don't even know where I'm going. Anyway, I love yous, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.